We here because the Browns made one of the worst trades already, and we haven't even started the year yet. We are not even at training camp, and the Browns done did something stupid. We was just praising the Browns. They had a decent draft, in my opinion. They had a decent free agency, in my opinion. And then they do something stupid like this, man.
Well, I don't know. I think I have a little bit of mixed feelings about it, but I know that you gonna do your thing. So let me just go ahead and say what I feel first. Deal? We got a deal
Well,
there.
let's before we even get into our opinions, Blitz Talk TV, because we come here with the facts. We ain't gonna come here with conjecture. Let's
Facts.
let's go through the deal. Exactly what happened. Reigning Defensive Player of the Year, Myles Garrett, is going to the Los Angeles Rams. By the way, fun little note about that. They are the Rams will be the first team since the 1970 merger to have the reigning league MVP and Defensive Player of the Year on the same team.
Ooh.
That's disgusting. I did not know that that was a thing. But yes, they are traded for Myles Garrett. In return, the Browns get Jared Verse, multiple time Pro Bowler, 2027 first round pick, 2028 second round, and a 2029 third round pick.
Yeah. That's a lot of capital. That's a lot of draft capital.
There's
And
a
high
problem.
key.
There's a problem with that, but Relic, we agree. You gonna go first?
Okay, so just looking at what the Browns receive, of course, we know what Jared Verse is. We've talked about him numerous times on this podcast. Very, very quality player, and actually on his way to becoming one of the premier pass rushers in this league. Now, I like to fact check this. Isn't Jared Verse from Ohio or something like that? So I mean, this may be a little homecoming, but I'm pretty sure he wanted to be on the Rams. So I know he's probably a little mad, but hey, at least you got family right there to comfort you.
He is from
But
Dayton, Ohio, actually.
Dayton, Ohio. Okay. So yeah, a premier player like Myles Garrett, especially two-time Defensive Player of the Year, and also beating the sack record last year. They're lucky they didn't give up 3 first rounders. Like some of the rumors I heard about a possible Myles Garrett trade, it was some teams that were contemplating doing like a Ricky Williams type trade. Still mad at the Saints for that, by the way. But yeah, this I feel like the Rams were very lucky that they had a player like Jared Verse to even throw in that trade. But I mean, they're in win now mode. So at that point, draft capital really doesn't hinder them that much, as we saw what they did with McDuffie. And you got the reigning MVP, you got Puka Nakua, you have a returning cast that's touting one of the best rosters in the NFL, and you have to keep up with the growing Seahawks. I really think this was the right move for the Rams. Now the Browns, Jared Verse isn't going to get you nearly those numbers. In terms of pressures, he's one of the premier pass rushers in the league. So you at least got that. But man, the Browns don't even draft right anyway. I mean, they had a good draft this year, and yes, we did praise them. But if we look at historically and what's been going on,
And best believe we are Blitz
this is
Talk.
I just I don't think that this was I don't think this was the right move. And especially with a generational player like Myles Garrett, you could have at least gotten a little bit more. That's the only thing that I would say for the Browns. Even though this is an overhaul, just looking at it, you could have got more. That's my only critique for that. Now, I know that the Wall of Jericho is coming for you when it
They don't
comes
even deserve that. They're not even getting that today.
okay. But I
You
know.
gotta at least be like worth it to get that.
Oh, dang.
At least when the
Well,
Chiefs traded McDuffie, at least like that's a team worthy of the list of Jericho. They're not getting that. The Browns are so bad, they getting something else. But don't even worry about. Relic, once again, this is Blitz Talk TV. I'm gonna let you cook because
so
it's about
I
to be
mean,
bad.
I mean, I'm giving the more optimistic take. I know you're gonna do your thing. So I'm just consider this a nice alley. But yeah, the Browns for what you guys have built, the quarterback room that you do have, the with the new coaching hire that you do have, I don't believe that you're setting your team up for success. Are you already giving up on this year? I mean, you guys are very recent. I mean, well, not super recently, like, but it's not like you guys don't have a You didn't have a competitive defense. It was maybe a couple fixes here and there, but to give up like this, I don't. It just kind of seems like you're giving up. And this complete rebuild, going from this offseason, pretty much losing your whole offensive line to free agency, I just don't know what's going on in this front office. I just don't understand. So that's where my confusion is. But props to the Rams. Y'all have to win a ring within these next 2 years. You have to. This is no excuse. This roster is so crazy on paper. Like I don't even see how the floor is pretty much a conference championship for this year. I'm gonna just say that.
Floor
That's
at
the
this point is
floor.
Super Bowl.
I don't want to go that far because there's so many intangibles that go into a Super Bowl. So many things that have to go right within a season. But the floor is even with injuries and barring injuries. Hopefully, there's none. You have to get to a conference championship with this team. This is one of the most impressive rosters I have ever seen. MVP, a defensive player of the year, a top 3, 4, 5 corner, and also a wide receiver too that was once the best wide receiver in the league. I don't see how this team doesn't go to a Super Bowl. I just don't. But these are my takes. Not saying that they're all facts, just how I feel. Now I will leave the floor open to my gracious host. He's not gonna be gracious when he starts talking, but I'm gonna leave the floor open. Fundraiser, take it away.
Blitz Talk. I want everyone to know that I am a Christian man. I do pray every day. I do things to make sure that my spirit is aligned and that I'm not out here just doing a whole bunch of negative things. But I'm about to be very negative right now. This is not going to be nice or pretty. This is so bad. Where do I start? Let me start with the Rams first. So let me start with positivity.
I think that's a good place to start.
The Rams just secured a berth to the Super Bowl. That's what they just did. If they're fully healthy, they just secured a berth to the Super Bowl. You're telling me the only problem they had last year was at corner. Then they go get McDuffie and Justin Watson. Then you tell me you're upgrading the pass rush by getting Myles Garrett, who, even if you double team him every game, you still have Young on the other side. You have young safeties who are good. You have Puka Nacua coming back, top 3 or 4 receiver. You have Matthew Stafford, reigning MVP, coming back. You have 2 very good young tight ends. You still have Devontae Adams, who I don't think is going to lose a step at all. And you have Sean McVay, a top 2 or 3 play call. Where exactly is the hole on this team? And you have Kyron Williams running the ball, solid top 10 back to me. Where exactly?
And Kareem behind him.
And Corinne, who I like too. Where exactly is the flaws with this team except maybe backup quarterback? There's really no flaws in this team. There's really not. And Myles Garrett's going to be rejuvenated because he's actually going to be playing football deep into the year and be like, oh, this is what playoff football feels like.
He finally got his wish. He finally did. He's going to play for a contender.
He's going to be rejuvenated. You're going to see the best Myles Garrett this year, for sure. For sure. You're going to see the best Myles Garrett this year, for sure. For sure. I don't know if he's going to be defensive player good, but he'll be just as effective. The Rams, I mean, I love how they just keep going for it, man. They just don't stop going for it. Whether it's the golf trade, when golf literally makes a Super Bowl and they say that's not good enough, we need Stafford. When they need a corner the first time, what do? They go get Ramsey. They go get Von Miller to make that run to the Super Bowl. The weak at corner, go get McDuffie in his prime. Go get Watson just to make sure. Then you go get Devontae Adams in a sneaky good move in the all season. And they draft well, and they draft well too. With the late round picks that they had, they still draft well. I mean, Jared Verse was their draft pick. And
And
that draft pick,
very quality player, by the way.
no, he look, I'm gonna get to him in a second, but think about this. They just turned Jared Verse into Myles Garrett. I just can't say enough how great the Rams front office is because they don't just sit around and wait for a Super Bowl to come to them. They make every move to go out and take it. These are the type of moves where you say, where exactly are you going to attack my team? Your only attack is going to be injuries. The only way this team is getting stopped is injuries. That's it. I mean, they are elite at almost every single position. It's craziness. It's craziness what it is. This is the best team in football, except for my Broncos, of course. No, I'm just playing. Let me not do that. But yes, Rams, you'll be seeing my Broncos in the Super Bowl. I am officially picking that. That's barring injury, that will be the Super Bowl. Rams and Broncos.
Hey, put that down. Put that down, Chad.
Blitz Talk, you heard it first. Rams and Broncos will be the Super Bowl. And I don't know if we're winning that, but it's going to be a great game. But the Rams, I mean, just stole Myles Garrett and the thief of the night. They stole him. They didn't give up anything of any real value. Don't give me no Jared Verse. He's never going to be Myles Garrett. Stop it. I like Jared Verse, but he's not Myles Garrett. Stop it. Is Jared Verse ever going to win a Defensive Player of the Year? No. No. Mark it. What's the time? 7:06 p.m., June 2nd. He will never win a Defensive Player of the Year. Stop it. Just stop it. Everybody talking about, oh, I wouldn't have given up Jared Verse because Jared Verse is young and Myles Garrett's 31. I don't care. I don't care. Jared Verse will never have the impact of a Myles Garrett, ever. He's a very good player. Going to be an elite player one day. He will never be. Myles Garrett, more than likely, I think we can both agree on this, Relic. If he keeps going at the pace he's going, he's going to be a top 10 pass rusher all time.
So actually, if we're going by pacing, he's a little higher than that. He'll be a top 5 pass rusher of all time. Where he's at in terms of all time numbers, he's way ahead of schedule.
Exactly. So that's one of those things where I don't care what they gave up. You got Myles Garrett. Who cares what you gave up? You're not going to be a good team. Who cares about the picks? Who cares about the picks? They're going to be late round draft picks anyway. Is anyone you draft in the draft going to be better than Myles Garrett at any point in their career? No. Myles Garretts don't grow on trees. They don't.
Yep, truly a generational player.
He is an anomaly as a human being, just how he's built. Like, I remember seeing him in the draft and being like, wow, that's a big dude to be moving that fast and being that agile. That's a big dude. I don't know how offensive linemen are going to block that. And look where we are.
So in terms of the updated numbers after this past year, there's only 3 active players that's broken the top 20 all-time sack leaders. It's Von Miller, Cameron Jordan, and Myles Garrett.
And listen to who we just said. Von Miller, probably the best postseason pass rusher maybe ever, and Cam Jordan, who's just been a consistent sacker of the quarterback his whole career.
Yes, and both of them are top 15.
Both are Hall
Cam,
of Famers. Both Hall of Famers.
yeah, both of them will be first ballot Hall of Famers, and and Cam Jordan, he's actually a couple sacks away from breaking the top 10. Now, where Myles Garrett is right now, he's right exactly at 20, number 20. He's only been in the league since 2017.
That's the crazier part. All the stats he has is not a long period of time. It's not. And he's on a bad team where most of the time he's getting double teamed.
Yes, and in terms of double team rate, in terms of pressure rate, and in terms of the sack conversion of that, he's a generational player. We have never seen anything like this since Reggie White. Reggie White and Bruce Smith. Those are the two only ones that have comparable numbers. Now, barring injury, hopefully he's able to complete his career. But where he's headed, he's easily a top
Yeah,
in
he's
terms
gonna
of
be
rate,
at least
easily a
top
top
10.
5 pass rusher
Yeah,
all
I think
time.
he'll for sure be top 10. We have to see where he pans out later on, but he's for sure going to be a top 10 pass rusher all time. For sure. Jared Verse will not be that. I'm sorry. He's not. And I like Jared Verse. I hope this doesn't come across that I don't like Jared Verse, but you traded him for Myles Garrett. Like, come on. So let's now get to the absolutely deplorable Browns. And Browns fans, Blitz Talk is here for you. If you want to vent in the comments, if you want to say how much you hate your team, we're here for you. I want you to know that. Blitz Talk is here. We are family. Everyone that's been following, and we appreciate y'all who are still viewing us while we're going on, a little sabbatical during the NFL Hall season. We appreciate all of y'all because I've been seeing the views. I get the analytics. Listen, we're here for you. Browns fans, we are truly here for you. But please, if you're a Browns fan, turn this off right now. Like, just don't even bother listening because it's not about to be good. Relic, I'm gonna start with this. Do you know that
Let me grab my popcorn.
Yeah. Do you still know this will not be the worst trade in Browns history? Do you know they made that trade only about 3 to 4 years
Well,
ago?
I'm about to say no. The Deshaun Watson trade is by far one of the worst trades in
No,
NFL
I think
history.
we can now go ahead and say that's the worst trade. Because not only did they trade all those draft picks, they ripped up his contract and gave him the highest guaranteed money of all time while he was in the middle of whole live legal cases that we're not going to get into right now. Like, it's not just the trade, Relic. It's everything surrounding it. It's the fact that you ripped up his contract and gave him the most guaranteed money. It's the fact that you didn't do your due diligence with his cases to see exactly what was going on. It's the fact that you literally did not have to give up all that capital for a quarterback who, for all intents and purposes, was about to be damaged goods because there was no way he was coming back from all that legal stuff. There wasn't. He was shot mentally, then he got shot physically. One of the worst trades of all time. Only my Broncos with Russell Wilson can even be in the ballpark for a worse trade for a quarterback because they gave him his money too.
I'd like to put my Saints up there with the Ricky Williams trade.
I don't know because this is a quarterback that they're paying like stupid money to, and Broncos taking a record number cap hit. And if we're being honest, if it weren't for Bo Nix, this might be the worst trade ever, as far as Russell Wilson's concerned. But with that being said, this is not even going to go down as the Browns' worst trade ever. It's not. But this is all you get from Myles Garrett. This is all you get. A late round draft pick, a second and a third in consecutive years, when the Rams are going to literally probably be in the Super Bowl at least one of these 2 years.
Yep.
You're not going to. Okay. You know what? You know what? We're going to start with this, actually. I just brought up the drafted players of the Browns, of the, just past couple of years. Just past couple of years. We're going to start in 2021 because we're now 5 years removed. Greg Newsome II, solid, not bad. Anthony Schwartz, Tony Fields, James Hudson, Martin Emerson, Alex Wright, David Bell, Cedric Tillman. Not a bad player. I like Cedric Tillman. Isaiah McGuire, Dorian Thompson Robinson, Cameron Mitchell, Michael Hall, Jamari Thrash, Nathaniel Watson, Zach Zinter, Mason Graham. Now, Judkins, I think they hit with that one. He looks like he's going to be really good.
Yeah, I like Judkins.
Dylan Gabriel and Shador in the same draft.
Terrible.
Dylan
Awful.
Simpson. So, they drafted a guy named Justin Jefferson who's not Justin Jefferson. Like not the good Justin Jefferson. You just drafted a guy named Justin Jefferson. Maybe they thought it was the receiver going back in time, but no, you just drafted a random linebacker named Justin Jefferson. I wouldn't even draft anybody with that name until the real Justin Jefferson leaves the league.
Man, chill on linebacker Justin Jefferson, man. He's actually pretty cool.
This is not like the superior Josh Allen Hines. This is not like that situation. No.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know which Josh Allen is.
Hey, listen, Josh Allen Hines is a dog, and I hope he gets off at the Jaguars at some point. But either way, really, I just have a couple of questions because once again, BlitzTalkTV, I won't go off if my questions can be answered. I won't even raise my blood pressure today. I just need a couple questions answered. Can you answer them for me, really, or do your best to? Did any of the guys that I just say, are they going to be an offensive or defensive player of the year at any point in their careers?
No. God, no. God, no. Newsome at one point was very promising. Emerson also. No. Just no.
I just have to say something because this is the draft that Myles Garrett was in. Jabril Peppers, Njoku, I can't say his name. Joby, the D tackle who's very solid, and Zane Gonzalez. We're all in that draft. The Browns drafted all four of them. Jabril Peppers, Garrett, Njoku, Joby, and Zane Gonzalez. They drafted all five. And in the next draft, Nick Chubb, Denzel Ward, and Baker Mayfield.
That was a good draft.
So that's the crazy part. At one point, the Browns were doing solid. And then it just falls off a cliff. So what makes me think with the same regime that just did the Deshaun Watson trade is going to do anything with these draft picks to replace Myles Garrett? And once again, this is not like the Raiders trading Crosby where they needed to blow it up.
No, these won't be slam dunk
picks.
Already
been blowing it up.
And these won't be slam dunk best available type picks. Because the Rams will undoubtedly have they'll pick probably 30, 31, 32, somewhere around 29. There.
They're picking no lower than 29. And a deep second round pick is pretty much like getting a third round pick, if we're being honest. Deep in the first, at least you have an opportunity. Maybe if someone falls, from 15 to 25 area, you could maybe move up. If someone moves in the second round and you at the end of the second round, you might as well just call it a day. So, Blitz Talk, I just need another question answered. Did the Browns solve their quarterback situation by doing this trade?
Nope, and it's looking like Deshaun Watson will have one more try at the starting quarterback position.
Even though he stunk the last time we saw him. Okay. I guess we can go with that. Blitz Talk, I just have another question because once again, we just ask questions, man. Blitz Talk, always remember this. You will never in life run out of things to get knowledge of. The more knowledge that you receive, the better you are as a human being. Don't think you know everything, because that's what I'm doing right now. I don't think I know everything, so I'm just going to ask questions. Relic, I have another question. Are the Browns in the same division as Joe Burrow, Aaron Rodgers, and Lamar Jackson right now.
They sure are.
Do you know what would help them a whole lot if they had on their team right now?
A generational pass rusher.
Okay. Okay.
Which, by the way, I'm pretty sure every one of those teams are celebrating.
Oh,
That
Joe Burrow is throwing a ball right now. I think Myles Garrett sacked him the most. So
yeah,
he's having the
I
ball.
want to say he broke the record sacking him.
Yeah, yeah, he's having the ball right now. So you traded your generational pass rusher, which was the only thing you had to combat anything in that division. Okay, okay. Well, like I just have another question because once again, man, you see, I'm doing good. I haven't raised my blood pressure yet. I haven't even got to screaming and yelling. I'm doing good right now, brother. We just asking questions. We just ask some questions. Do you remember the last year that they drafted an All-Pro player?